Hello, we're going to continue with tone and mood in poems, and we're going to look at how do we identify tone and mood in poems. So here's a poem called "The Song of the Wandering Aengus," and when we talk about this poem, we know that there's a word called quest, and quest means a journey to find something. Remember, mood is the feeling of the poem, and most of the time we can find the mood by looking at the different word choices that are available in the poem. And then also, tone is how the author feels about his or her subject. So let's go ahead and read the poem. I went out to the hazel wood because a fire was in my head and cut and peeled a hazel wand and hooked a berry to a thread. And when the white moths were on the wing and moths like stars were flickering out, I dropped a berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. So when I look at stanza one, remember we have stanzas in poems, not paragraphs. When I look at stanza one, I'm trying to figure out what is the mood of this stanza. And when it says, I can pretty much say this is a calm and peaceful mood because Angus goes fishing in the woods. And most of the time when you're going fishing, it's pretty much quiet, it's calm and peaceful. So the poet lets me also repeats the word hazel to create like a musical rhythm. So here I know that the mood right now in stanza one that is very quiet, calm, and peaceful. So let's go ahead and read stanza number two. When I had laid it on the floor, I went to blow the fire flame, but something rustled on the floor, and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with an absent blossom in her hair, who called me by my name and ran and faded through the brightening air. Wow, looking at stanza two, there's one word that keeps catching my attention. I'm looking at that word called glimmering. And we think about something that's glimmering, we're thinking about something that means sparkle. And we know that diamonds and stars pretty much sparkle. And no glimmering, that's going to tell me that's very bright. So also when I think about this in my mind, I picture a girl with that has light around her. And then if I ask myself what is mood based in the stanza, there are some words that come to my mind. I see fire, flame, I see glimmering girl, and I see brightening air. All of these things lets me know that the mood, which I remind you that mood is the feeling of a poem. This lets me know that the mood of this poem is very bright. It's also exciting and it's kind of a little mysterious right now, based on the word choices that are used there. So let's go ahead and finish up our poem. Though I am old with wandering through hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone and kiss her lips and take her hands and walk among long dapple grass and pluck till time and times are done. The silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. And so when I look at all of this and the way that the author has the poet has put this together, I know that this mood, based on what I have read and the lines that I've read, this lets me know that the mood of this poem is very bright, exciting, and kind of mysterious because you have this guy who's going on this quest to find something that he has lost, and that's how we find mood or tone in a story. We look at the word choices, we look at how the how it's written, and then we determine the mood by how we feel, and then we can guess what the mood of the poem is. In our next lesson, we're going to practice with another story, another poem of how we're going to figure out the mood in this poem, and then we're going to compare both of them together.